Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Dowse, I've been coming here since the 1990s, and today, same old, unfortunately.
Same old. How we can get a group of players who just let that go is incredible, to be honest. I know about the pitch and the circumstances and everything else, but there's always going to be something 1-0 winning a game, but we managed to concede 2, and that sums up the last couple of months about my defensive duties or my defenders in the team. What to do lately, because that was, to be fair, we were never going to score in a million years, and we weren't going to score many in a million years, but somehow my back line and me once in front of it managed to do that. To be honest, you get one off a free kick where I've got every experienced player in the team out there, we're a million miles away, and they're saying that Rossi's telling to keep 2 in the wall when the lad's got a spare header, comes in, spare header. You got the one where it's at 88th minute, we've got to look forward, but now we throw it back, and then my midfield player gives it to them, and my centre half doesn't win a tackle, and I thought my keeper could have done better as well. So how many more evers do you want to get in the team? And sometimes you can have bad management, which we can do, or bad teams, but listen, the tables don't lie. Great performance on Saturday, and but we've got 13 games left, and got to get as many points as we can, and that's the way it is at the minute, because if you look at it, lately, especially away from home, all the goals were conceded, the Suttons of the world and things like that, and the comfortableness it was against Wrexham, the freeze there, and 2 tonight. So it doesn't matter if a top of the tier, doing well like Sutton, or in a relegation battle like Wrexham, or bottom of the league, we don't keep clean sheets away from home. So unless that changes, we've got no chance. But teams beat you sometimes. We beat ourselves tonight by stupidity, by people think better. Also, at the end of the season, when these lads get their moves to Milan, maybe it's not going to be built again.
You, going back to Saturday, you changed half the back four, and they were superb. The whole defence was magnificent. Same defence tonight.
And then look what happens.
And
that's the consistency of non-league players, I suppose.
Yes.
And I got that is, and the pitch is not like but nobody, defensively in the last couple of months we've been poor. Conceded too many goals. That's why we went down the table, of course, and all the rest of it. But the bottom line is, tonight, honestly, I've had some times. Even Martin Taylor said he's been with me for 15 years, and that second goal is the worst second goal he's ever seen, and that's about right. So you're sort of speechless on that one, because that's just something you're thinking that can't happen. Not in the 80th minute, that can't happen. But it does, and that's why that's why we are where we are, I suppose. And we're not challenging the top 7 or top 5 because they've got their mistakes in. Because nobody in the top 10 would have made the mistakes we make tonight if it was from the keeper organising me war for a free header, or me back four organising midfield. And I've got a young lads who were poor tonight. Of course they were, because they probably used to play in a lot better pitches. And it was going to be a poor game, but not one team, if we've got aspirations of being a top 10 side, not one single team in the top 10 would have conceded the goals what we conceded tonight, and that's the difference.
Yeah.
And we'll work on back four shape. We've been working on shape, so don't blame the shape. We tell them where to play. And that's obviously you've got to look forward as thinking we're trying to score a goal to win the game. But to do what we did in the last 2 minutes, it's scarness, really, to be honest. But there you go. And but that's why none of these lads, to be honest, we've been in the top 10 all season, so we deserve that. But if you want to make another push, I'm just saying that the teams around won't be doing things what we've done tonight. Simple as that.
In fairness to Ebbsfleet, I thought that after they got their goal, that really galvanised them. They really pushed on and with tremendous energy, which we didn't after our goal.
I know, that's what I thought. And all, and we've got some legs in there. That's why I put the midfield legs in there, which didn't quite work tonight. And it did Saturday. We're up front, we didn't really held it or doing out. And Heidi's missed a sitter at the end, but his lack of service really going in. But again, if you're going to come to a horrible place, not a horrible place, disrespect that's where you're going to have not a very nice pitch and a team that's bottom of the league. What you got to do, you got to be solid and you got to dig in and win an ugly game. We haven't got quite to win an ugly game, to be honest.
Yeah, you made just one change from Saturday's team, swapping out Dave Tarpey for Alex Wall. Was that to give Tarps a bit of a rest?
As well. Tarps, he probably earned our mission. Never had a very good game Saturday, but we wanted to go a bit more. And it was working. It was 1-0 when all that was coming off, to be honest. And and it wasn't Tarps and Max's fault for coming on, because obviously it's it's unfair on them because Max done quite lively as well, and Tarps got it a bit like, so it wasn't their fault. But we're winning 1-0 before we come on. But that's football, to tell you the truth. But the bottom line is, I've got senior players who have been at this level a long time, but maybe we haven't got it. I don't think I've got anybody who's actually won this league before, and or got the top 7 in this league before. So I think that's the way we've got to look at it. It's just. I can make excuses for players. I can be angry. It's went past that tonight, to be honest, because it's stupidity. And how can you get again 2 goals and you've just cut a team? I'll always take the blame on here. I'll always be a manager who'll say, okay, my fault, and all the rest of it. But I think you've got to look at ourselves tonight, to be honest, because that's what's happened on the pitch, where you can't do much about a free header, and you certainly can't do much about giving the ball away in midfield, not winning tackle on the halfway line. And I thought he slotted the pass too easy past me goalkeeper, I'll be honest. I'm being honest, I thought it was too easy. You know what I mean? I thought he could have done better as well. So it's a lot of mistakes to make in the 88th minute when you could have got in the top 7. So it's a lot of mistakes to make. So we'll learn by quick, but will they learn? We haven't learned away from home in the last 2 months, so we conceded too many goals away from home, and that's been spreading around. So again, against a side who are bottom, we're finding a way to concede 2 goals. So we'll have to try to find a different way on Saturday, and we'll work on it. Always do work on it. But again, I keep on saying, if you keep clean sheets, you've got a chance. If you keep going the 6s, the 3s, the 6s, the 2s tonight, what chance you got if you don't keep clean sheets away from home?
Sure. Which is slightly worrying because, of course, we're away from home on Saturday.
Exactly. But so we'll have to find
and again, we're going to come up against a team who are in the wrong end of the table.
No, that's right. It will be a concern all round, and we'll have to try to find a way on Thursday to do something about it, because, again, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We're top of the league or bottom of the league. The goals we're conceding away, and it's been pretty abysmal, really. Now, I think we haven't looked at threat that much on here going forward, but you get a penalty, you win the game 1-0, you do. But no, like you say, we find a way somehow defensively, we find a way to concede 2. And like you say, it's been the other side of Christmas. Every time we go away from home, we concede goals.
Okay, thanks very much for coming out. I'll see you on Saturday.